This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at KJandAPod.com for more information.
Woo! Welcome to this episode of the KJandAPodcast. My name is Kevin. I am the K.
And as always, I am Jay.
And together, we are the KJandAPodcast. And now, we will discuss in our Halloween themed episode, Halloween, the 2018 version.
Yeah. I'm going to guess that this is somehow a continuation. I mean, I will honestly say I have not seen any Halloween movies outside of Halloween Kills and the Rob Zombie remakes.
Oh, well, then we are in the same boat because I have not seen any.
I might have seen the first one, but it was like so long ago, I probably forgot.
Yeah, if I did, I just forgot. But yeah, these movies. Let me tell you, whatever they make that mask out of, that
Shatner?
That Shatner mask, that's some solid shit. It lasted 40 years. And it's still going strong.
Well, yeah, and even in Halloween Kills, which is I think is a continuation from this one, because I think it came out in 2021, it still had burn marks, but it was still
together.
Mask, yes.
And they kept stretching it, and it did not like fall apart like every other rubber mask I've ever seen ever.
Nope.
Forever.
Nope. Well, it was made in the 80s. No, 70s. It was made in the 70s. But 78 was when he was captured?
Well, they said, according to the movie, that this was exactly 40 years.
After his incarceration.
From like the original or from his incarceration? From the original murder, I thought.
Yeah, I think the original killing spree. Yeah,
I don't know. But, I mean, dude's consistent. Like,
it is true.
He be murdering. Like, I was glad when he skipped killing the baby.
I was like, oh God.
I was like, don't do it.
Like, it's bad enough you've already killed one child. You're really going to go ahead and kill a baby.
Yeah, and he like looks at the baby and he keeps going. I'm like, oh, sweet mercy. Oh, thank God.
It's like, okay, so did you kill grandma or was that the actual mom? Because I'm like, she looked kind of old to be a mom.
Yeah, she did. But maybe that was just her night dress. You know, she just had her nightgown on. She had her hair up in curlers, so she looked better the next day. Because you don't really see much except for, bloody face on the table.
Straight ganked her, smacked her head with the freaking hammer, like, I don't know how many times.
Yeah, he beat her with the hammer. And he is always about grabbing new tools.
Just
Every time he killed with one, he was like, oh, well, time for the knife. Oh, knife's done. Time to get another hammer. Oh, hammer's done. Time to get another knife.
I think he stuck with the knife for the majority of the film.
Well, let's see. So, I mean, they don't say how he killed. They didn't say how he killed the people in the bus.
Yeah, they didn't say how he killed those guys.
Yeah.
But he killed the kid's father. Snapped his friggin' neck all kinds of sideways.
Yeah, with the wind chime or something.
No, there was no wind chime for that guy. No, when the kid and his dad drive up onto the bus.
Yeah. The dude's yes.
And after he kills the kid in the car after snapping his little neck.
Yeah, he snapped his neck.
No, and then they pan over when the police finally get there, and the father's head is literally. His head's on his shoulder, like his Adam's apple is like terribly, just I don't know, enlarged.
Yeah, maybe it was his spine or something, but it was sticking up like higher than his ear.
Yeah,
dude got fucked up.
Oh yeah, seriously. The other really messed up one was the gas station attendant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like how did he kill him? He knocked all his fucking teeth out.
He looked like he smashed his head into the desk.
Yeah, because his jaw was like floppy.
Yeah, and then he dropped the teeth in front of the investigative journalist. That was
we're making a podcast.
We're investigative journalists. I'm like, really?
How about $3,000?
Oh, poor Dana.
Oh, everybody died. There were a lot of tropes in this movie, though, where when I saw a character, I was like, "Oh, you did."
I was like, let me see. Allison, you're going to live. Your
Yeah.
friends are going to die.
Yeah. I saw all your friends. I'm like, dead, dead, dead. Well, her boyfriend didn't die.
Her boyfriend didn't die because he was a asshole.
Well, yeah. He was an asshole, and he sees. I was like, "You serious? Come on, dude! Like, how stupid can you be to do that shit
Like,
in the middle of a party you went to
yeah, with your girlfriend.
with your girlfriend?"
Bent Bonnie and Clyde. As gender bent Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, gender bent Bonnie and Clyde, which I mean, that's fun.
It was
But
cute.
he didn't need to take it that far with the heels, though, because fuck that.
No. As far as the argument goes, I'm like, dude, you threw her fucking phone into pudding?
Yeah, what was that, pudding or nacho cheese?
I have no idea.
Was it?
With the color of the lighting in there, it was really hard to tell.
Yeah, it was like a thick shit in a punch bowl. And did not.
You gonna get that? Or you want me?
Oh, fuck off! Don't act like you have any.
He starts walking away. He's like, "Oh, wait!" Like, no,
dude, no.
You fucked up. You fucked up royally. You guys.
Like, how can you be so entitled after you so visibly and like ostensibly, obviously fucked up?
Oh yeah, heavily.
You done fucked up. You done fucked up.
So dumb.
The only smart person. No, there were two smart people in this whole film, and that was
Lori.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yep, Lori.
She was prepped, and the little boy that was being babysat, who immediately was like, "Fuck this!" ran out the door and called the cops.
He was like, "Don't go in there, Dave.
You're gonna die. Go in there, Dave. You're gonna die."
That motherfucker was right. He was.
Yeah. That kid ran out. You never saw him again. He called the cops. That's the end of it.
Domestic disturbance.
Like, he probably went up to his mom and was like, "They killed that white girl and her fucking father."
We used to be friends. We used to be cool.
Now I'm over here clipping my dirty ass toenails.
Like, bro. Ain't nobody saying anything about your feet besides you. Just remember that shit.
Yeah.
Nobody talking shit but you.
No one said shit about you clipping your toenails.
Nobody was
bringing it up. You have the option to clip or not to clip.
Or wash your goddamn feet.
Wash your feet, you dirty motherfucker. Fucking toe jam.
Oh, jeez. No. Oh, it's Earl and Toe Jam.
Yeah. That was a classic game.
Fair enough.
It was so hard.
Oh, my bad. It's Toe Jam and Earl.
Mm-hmm.
Earl and Toe Jam.
Yeah, I thought you flipped it intentionally.
Yeah.
It's like, it's Earl and Toe Jam.
It is. Unfortunately, the boy's name was not Earl, which would make it even better.
Oh, that would have been fantastic.
Earl and his Toe Jam.
Yes. Thank you. And I wish that he had a like a little mobile or something in his room that was like Funkatron. And if you get that reference, you can be our friend.
Facts. Oh god. Yeah, so I mean,
you want to get some deets?
Yeah, I can get some deets in there. I can do that. Let's run them down.
Run them down. I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis, that was Laurie Strode.
So, IMDb 6.5 out of 10 with 173K ratings. Rotten Tomatoes 79% on the tomato meter, 385 reviews, 72% on the popcorn meter with 10,000 plus ratings. IGN 9 out of 10. And Google users 4 out of 10 with 770 ratings.
4 out of 10? Really? That low?
Yeah, I guess if you've seen multiple.
Maybe it's different if you've seen the other ones.
Yeah, so maybe this one rates a little bit lower in comparison. I mean, I still think some of the kills were pretty good. I mean,
I thought the kills were good. I thought it was a very good, just classic horror film.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good slasher flick, which is exactly what most 80s horror films were. They were slasher flicks. Flicks.
Yeah.
Flick, 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 flick.
Yeah, escape the dude trying to kill everyone.
Who walks extremely slow.
Walks extremely slow, but always catches up.
Yeah, he's so slow you couldn't the motion detectors did not pick him up because he was rolling right upon that one guy.
Until he did the stabby.
Yeah. Until he got this little, you get the little slash.
Yeah, I saw that dude. I saw that little kid. And once he sat behind, I was like, you fucked, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You fucked. You fucked. Let me tell you, you live in that fucking town. Like, Halloween should be a fucking lockdown.
Yeah, you would think after 5 people were murdered in your town. I'm still sitting here like, really? Just 5? Was just 5?
Yeah.
Seems like he does a lot more.
Yeah, because he was just going in houses. Like, he was just like taking it with a whim. Like, oh, I see a weapon. Who can I kill first? There might be somebody in this house.
It really was like he was almost going to go door to door instead of trick-or-treating, going to murder.
Yeah. When those little kids bump into him and he's just like, brr.
Yeah.
Once he got the mechanic's outfit, you're like, oh, that's it.
Pretty much. I'm still sitting here. Really, you guys want to make a podcast about what happened? Speaking of our podcasters in this movie, Jefferson Hall played Aaron Corey, and Dana Haynes was played by Rhiannon Reeves. Unfortunate for them.
Womp, womp, womp.
But yeah, so as you said, Jamie Lee Curtis was Laurie Strode, and she's been Laurie Strode ever since the first friggin' Halloween, and she will not stop being Laurie Strode until Michael Myers is dead. Dead.
I mean, he should have at the end of this one.
Well, we'll see.
But I mean, yeah, you never know. It still left it open because they just ran away.
Yeah, the house was still burning.
It was still burning. It hadn't collapsed. They just left.
Yep.
I mean, but they shot him in the fucking face.
Shot him in his cheek. Shot him in his
blew off
chest.
his fingers.
Yep. So he's missing 2 from his left.
And let me look. Fucking. There's so many tropes in this where I'm just like, what? Like, also at the very beginning,
okay,
the podcasters go into the psychiatric facility, and they're like, he's like, don't step over the yellow line.
But dude reaches his hand.
He reaches his hand like
the yellow line with the mask. Michael
does
nothing. Michael does not react, but it's everybody around Michael that reacts. All the other inmates that are in their little boxes out there, chained to heavy ass rocks, just so they have a little bit of mobility.
Yeah.
Even the freaking dogs were like, "This is fucked up."
Yeah, it is messed up. You need to
evil
stop.
is literally seeping out of the mask.
Yeah, you need to stop, please. You need to stop. Like, is it the mask that's the evil?
No, it's Michael. But I feel like the mask, after all these years, connected to Michael, still has its own, almost like a persona of its own.
I don't think we need evidence anymore. Let's just burn the mask now.
I mean, Dr. Loomis wanted him dead.
Yeah, he was smart about it. He should have fucking murdered the guy. Sorry.
But unfortunately, his new doctor, Dr. Ranbir Sartain.
That dude, I as soon as they saw him, and I'm like, oh, so you specifically asked to go work with him? Oh, you're going to kill someone, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to kill someone.
Unfortunately, this doctor was also played by Halak Bilgner. I don't do very well with foreign pronunciations. Bilgner, baby. Halak.
But yeah, I knew he was gonna. I knew he was gonna. But who the fuck keeps a scalpel in their pen for just such a murder emergency? A murderency. Emergency. I'm trying to put it together. Really, emergency.
Yeah, emergency.
Emergency.
Dr. B. Emergency.
Emergency.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it work and fit better. Emergency.
No, don't just get the gin out of there. Just emergency. Oh no, emergency.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Little.
Oh god. Yeah.
Wee woo.
You're standing right behind you.
He's like, That was such a classic episode. That's so good.
See? SpongeBob. It all comes back to SpongeBob.
Take a hint, Halloween. Michael Myers, take a hint from SpongeBob.
Yeah. Emerge from the shadows. Wee woo wee woos.
The hall monitor.
Monitor that hole. Monitor it.
But yeah, the fact that I knew that he was gonna be like obsessed with Michael Myers, and then and how was he still walking after getting plowed into by a car?
How did he keep walking after getting shot in the friggin' chest with a friggin' revolver?
That too.
Again, they don't specifically say that Michael Myers is a supernatural force, that he's just a psychopath. And I mean, who fucking knows? I mean, he killed his freaking sister when he was 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guy's just a fucking monster. Pure, like they said, pure evil.
But I don't know. If I saw him down in that basement and they set it on fire, still.
Yeah,
still staring up like pow!
Point blank with the tactical shotty, pump action to the face.
Yeah.
Fuck you in that mask.
Yeah. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Facts.
And I did like the daughter's trick when she's like, "No, I can't do it. I can't do it." And he pops out. She's like, "Gotcha."
I was not expecting Judy Greer's character of Karen Nelson, who is still Laurie Strode's daughter, but adopted by somebody else.
Yeah.
Which her last name's Nelson. Yeah, I was not expecting her to be that good. I was like, she is really, really shitty in the beginning of this movie.
Right?
And then as Michael actually breaks out and comes after the family, then she gets cool, and I'm like, could we have done this a little earlier in the film?
But I mean, like, to be fair, she thought that her mom was just being crazy, and it was like post-traumatic. She never expected Michael Myers to escape again.
Yeah, her daughter never did. But like Laurie was like, nah, fuck that. We gonna get ready. This motherfucker ever steps foot, we will be ready.
Yeah, as long as he is alive. And who the fuck transfers him on the day before Halloween? Where were they moving him to anyways?
Apparently a facility that was way more locked down and treated their inmates worse for a psychiatric facility. I'm like, okay, that's exactly where that motherfucker needs to be.
Yeah.
He needs to be in hell.
Should have been there in the first place. Like, look, I don't always promote the death penalty. I think it's on a case-by-case basis, but when he literally does nothing with his time except for doing the murders.
We go back to killed his sister at 6.
Yeah.
Then one Halloween, he goes a little crazier and murders more people. Okay.
But he did it like multiple times. Isn't there like 10 Halloween films?
There's a shit. You know what? Because that's a valid question, and since we've never seen,
and it's never not been Michael Myers, right? I mean, I could be wrong.
It's never not been Michael Myers. Michael Myers is the character. You may never see his actual face as an adult, but yes, there's always Michael Myers behind that William Shatner mask.
Yeah. So then, I wish. What if he acted like Shatner every time he put the mask on? Like, I killed someone
to kill you.
Oh no! I stabbed you in the neck. Oh,
look at all that blood.
Oh no! It is on my hands. God, why? Oh, Laurie Strode, get over here. I need to
13.
kill you.
There are 13 Halloween movies.
Okay, there are 13 Halloween movies, and they still have not learned. Let's just keep him. And this motherfucker, his doctor was like, he's a ward of the state. Don't kill. What the fuck?
Yeah, nah.
Fuck you.
Okay, so it was Halloween in 1978, Halloween 2 in 1981, Halloween 3, Season of the what? Season of the Witch, which was in 1982. Halloween Return of Michael Myers, which is in 1988. Then Halloween The Revenge of Michael Myers, which was in 1989. So they started pumping these things out pretty fast. Then 1995 was Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers. Then it was Halloween H2O. Then Halloween Resurrection. And then the 2 Halloween movies by Rob Zombie. Then Halloween, which we just watched, which was in 2018. Then Halloween Kills in 2021. And then Halloween Ends that came out in 2022.
So he came back.
Yeah. Twice.
Okay, it says Michael Myers is the antagonist in all the entries with the exception of Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
So every
But
other one.
It says it's a story with no direct connection to any other film in the series.
That's fair.
Okay. So that's I mean,
for those who may not have known.
Yeah. So 13 films in total, with 12 of them being just Michael Myers.
Murking people.
Murking them.
Murking
them. So, I mean, obviously he survived after this.
Yeah, so I guess we will have to watch Halloween Kills at some point.
I mean, does Laurie Strode make an appearance in every single Halloween movie?
I want to say at least the majority, because she was in H2O, and I know she was in Halloween Kills, because that's the one I do remember watching, which came out on Peacock, and I think I watched it when it came out on Peacock. But I haven't seen Halloween Ends. But why not go back? We should go back to the beginning.
Okay.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should just do a whole Halloween month.
Oh my
not this year. Maybe at a later date.
Well, I thought when it said Halloween, I thought that it might have been the first one.
Yeah, I mean that's
why I was like, ooh, and then I saw it, and I saw the film, the cinematography. I was like, oh, this ain't the first.
Yeah.
This is not.
I was like, yeah. As soon as I saw the date, I was like, 2018. No, that's not right. That's entirely too recent.
I was like, fuck it. We'll just watch it anyway.
That's right. Because initially we were going to watch Mononoke, The Phantom in the Rain. But apparently Netflix does not have the entire film, but they have a trailer for it.
Yeah, why do you have trailers and no...
Yeah,
not the movie?
Yeah, no, they have the streaming rights, and they just haven't...
They choose not to stream it.
Yet.
But, honestly...
They probably have to get the English voice cast first.
Honestly, I looked at Mononoke, and when I saw the trailer, I was like, honestly, I don't feel like I'm interested in it.
Yeah, I don't think the animation style is something that we would really...
No, and I think maybe that's what it is, because it's very pastel, and I don't know. I saw the trailer, and the trailer did not leave me wanting to watch the movie.
My only suggestion is that maybe we should watch the 12-episode series first, because it's supposed to be like a sequel to the series. And then there's a sequel movie to the movie. So
that's a lot.
Well, the sequel movie that hasn't even come out yet. I think it's supposed to come out next year in March.
Well, let's see. I picked this one, so you got to pick the next one. But honestly,
I mean, Mononoke was my pick, and then we couldn't watch it. So
that's true. And then I picked one.
Damn it! It's spoiled again.
But what were some parts? What were your favorite parts of this movie, though?
I do think the best friend Vicky, or was it Nikki? Vicky or Nikki?
Vicky.
Yeah, it was Vicky. So I think her in the house with the kid, probably one of the best parts of the movie, until Michael decides to fuck that shit up.
Right. Yes.
Dave, I don't know what it was. He reminded me of Stewart from fucking Letterkenny.
Yes. Yes, he did. Very much so.
So there was that when he got on the motorcycle and he was freaking smoking his
a joint while he was.
So I was like, and then he knocks over the bike and I'm like, you
no.
Like little kid comes, tells her about the guy in the hallway standing looking at him. Only for dude to have been in the closet the whole time and slash Vicky's arm and drag her and unfortunately stab her.
Yeah.
He runs out of the house, tells Dave, don't go in there, you're gonna die.
He's like, fuck this.
Only for our Will Patton, who plays Deputy Frank Hawkins, who apparently was also on the scene in the very first movie.
Yeah.
To come in and find Dave pinned to the wall by the fucking knife in the back of his neck. Now, I found that funny only because Michael does his initial kill with the freaking hammer, walks out with a butcher's knife, walks away, kills another woman the same way, but doesn't pin her to a wall, just stabbed through the back of the neck.
Yeah,
all the way
and
through.
smashed her face in the couch.
Yep.
Stabbed her through the neck.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so now he's kind of repeating kills, but a little bit more dramatic. This one, I'm like, how is his body even still hanging there with the knife? That shit should not be possible. Gravity would have ripped his head off.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But I mean, honestly, it seems like most of his kills are neck-based kills.
Yeah, he does a lot of neck work.
Not a lot of neck work in his business.
I feel like he would be a great masseuse.
All right.
Oh, you got a lot of tension.
Relax.
Yeah, masseuse or chiropractor.
Well, his life could have gone two ways. And he chose the dark path.
Oh yeah.
I was looking at the cast. Apparently, Mike Myers was played by two different people.
Yeah, so the window scene where you see him right before he kills that woman with the knife through the back of the neck.
Yeah.
That scene was done by Nick Castle. Everything else was done by James Jude Courtney.
Why did they switch it just for that scene?
That part I don't know. Have no idea.
Maybe James was busy.
Could be, possibly. Maybe he had a little illness or something, and they had to get somebody to do this specific scene.
I did think it was funny that he leaned down so you could see his face and the reflection.
as she's talking on the phone.
Because it is a big ass picture window. He didn't need to lean down, but he leaned down so you can see his face, and then he stood back up and just
just walk around.
Yeah.
Don't need to bust through the front door. And he just walks in through the back door like everything's perfectly fine, and gank.
Yeah, and I mean, but honestly, like if you think about it in real terms, everyone would say what they would do in a horror film.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that. I would stab him in the face. No. Stabbing people sounds easy, but in real life, you know, your body intentionally knows I'm killing a person.
Yep.
And so even if they're murdering lots of people, actually stabbing and killing someone, that's a lot of willpower. That takes a lot. I mean, I'm not speaking from experience, but I know that everyone would say, "Oh, I'd punch him in the face." Oh, fucker!
No. Let's be realistic. You're gonna feel some kind of way afterwards.
Yeah.
Are you mentally prepared for what you're about to do?
Yeah, because you're not gonna wake up and then suddenly there's gonna be a credit scene saying you're now in a horror movie, and you're like, "Oh, it's a horror movie. Rules are off. Gotta murder."
Uh-oh. Murder is on the table. We can do this.
Yeah, that's
it's
not
perfectly fine. No one's taking me to jail. I'm killing a killer.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's all right.
They'll let it slide for me. It'll be fine.
I mean, yeah, but
except for The Purge.
Yes, in which case everything's on the table.
Everything is on the table. There is no.
But I feel like the people in mass don't kill each other. They're just killing everybody else.
Yeah, they're mutually beneficial murders, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta watch The Purge now.
Yeah, I remember watching the first one. I think I watched part of the second one, but I did not watch any more.
So maybe I've chosen the next Yay, inadvertence.
Hooray! But I think my favorite part was definitely the cracking up between the kid, and because that kid had to be the best character in the whole.
Oh yeah,
for
a short amount of time, he just established himself.
Yeah, yeah. He's funny, and then he took it real. He took it seriously. When that dude came, he was like, "I'm out. Fuck you. You go, Dave. You gonna die."
Don't do it, Dave. Don't do it.
Don't do it, Dave. You gonna die. And he was not wrong.
No, he was not wrong. Again, and honestly, besides the sheriff, That kid was the only other black character with a lot of lines.
That's true.
The other two were very short, and they were only getting in the car as Michael Myers was walking by. So they saved themselves by getting in the fucking car.
Yes. Yes. But like, I am curious, like how he overpowered the guards in the, because I mean, he wasn't like he was just a lion. So
they stepped past the yellow line.
Oh, they stepped past the yellow line. Oh no.
I'm like,
no.
He's a big dude. All it took was probably him just being like, I go ahead and harass my seatmate. Like, one guy will come back here, and then I can kill everybody else because I can get myself free.
And what do you think? So, very beginning, he comes up and he's like, "Hey, tie your shoelace." He's like, "See the guy in the umbrella?
Yeah,
he's got a thing for that." What do you think his thing was with shoelaces?
I mean, you saw most of them didn't have anything that would make them crazy, but it's, like I said, as soon as the mask came out, slowly everybody devolved into, noises and screams and hollering and such. So I can only assume that if he had seen the shoelaces, he probably would have lost his shit and just been screeching about it and pointing at it because it was maybe autism or maybe OCD.
Not strings.
Yeah. They gotta be tied. If they're not tied, it's gonna fucking go ape shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought Michael was gonna straight turn around, yoink this dude's arm, and just break his neck off the rip. But no, he didn't get killed until the bathroom at the gas station.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to like suddenly spin and grab his arm and something, but follow the rules, man. The line goes vertical.
A few steps back, please.
Yeah, take a step back, motherfucker. But I mean, the doctor was so crazy. The doctor was so crazy. Like, he probably was like, I guess I'll see what happens.
Yeah, because he even looked over at Dana, who was like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's fine.
Why?
It's fine.
Sir, no.
No, it's not.
I want to step back and be like, the closest as you should be is like the mask should be at the yellow line, not your toes, and now your arm all over the yellow line. Like, here's bait in the trap. It's a bait in the trap. Oh no, it's a honey pot. Nah, it's stupid. Stop it.
I have a friend in the in the forensics department or whatever. Why are you keeping this?
Oh, the attorney. Yeah, the attorney general. Yeah.
Why would you keep that?
No. Why would you bring it?
Yeah. Why would you let it out?
Say something, Michael. Say something.
Say something.
Like, no, he don't talk.
And Allison was bullshitting about that.
Not to.
Allison was bullshitting about that. She heard him say a word or whatever.
Yeah. And the doctor just wanted to know what did he say?
What is that?
Like that freaking obsession that he had with Michael was ridiculous.
Yeah, when he got murdered, I was like, oh, good. I was like, God,
bro, face stomped the fuck in.
Yeah, Froggy stomped his ass, brains on the pavement.
Like, wasn't even that. Like, bro, he stomped him in the fucking cop car. Michael put his mask back on and said, both feet, yo back, spow, like 3-4 times until he rolled about the car. And Mike was like, all right, you here.
He smashed his head like a fucking pumpkin.
Oh, yeah. And then he killed the fucking cops. I'm like, the way he killed the cops, I'm like, that, to do what he did would take
a while, didn't it?
I'm like, straight, okay, one, had to kill both the cops, then had to remove one cop's head, then remove the inner workings of said head to put the flashlight in there to make it look like a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
And then drive the car with them still in it, and then pose them after he got to the house. Like, what the fuck? And then Ray? Really, Ray? Ray? What the fuck, Ray?
You've been with this woman for a long time. You obviously know the inner workings. Like, if you saw the report that Michael Myers was out and about and coming that way, you don't go out on your own.
No. Lori told you.
Not.
Lori told your ass. Karen told your ass. Ray, played by Toby Huss. Why? Why did they make you go outside?
Why? Why did you go outside?
And again, more network. choked out, snapped.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. The wind chimes, like or
that
something.
was wind chimes for that one.
But like, also, if I'm the way that they were guarding her house is sitting in a cop car facing one direction and watching. Like, I understand it can be boring work. Surveillance can be boring. But one, you're obviously not trying to hide.
No.
So there should be like both of you looking in separate directions because you're in the dark woods where it, like from behind and the sides, he could just boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, because he don't usually use a car. He only used the car. Let me see. Once he stole the car from the bus crash. And
yeah, he stole the truck.
The cop car. That was the only times he drove.
Yeah.
Everything else was straight walking.
Yeah, he just hoofed it.
Yeah, that's what he do. Because it keeps it silent. So much easier to make a kill.
I don't know. I mean, I did like the cop did make sense because he did just try to straight up kill that motherfucker. He had no reason not to trust the doctor. I mean, the doctor was saying shit, but he never would have thought that he was gonna kill him. So he made sense too. He was doing his level best. As soon as he did the right thing, as soon as he saw Michael Myers, he turned and he plowed into that motherfucker.
Don't kill him. Whatever, bro.
Fuck you.
He's property of the state. Are you fucking serious right now?
Really?
No. You should have been dead many times over.
Yes.
Many times over.
Yes. And the only thing was like he shouldn't have assumed that the doctor. There's no reason that he wouldn't have assumed that the doctor would have lied to him.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, technically, he didn't lie to him. He omitted the truth that he had a very, very unhealthy connection to Michael.
Yeah, but I mean, like the doctor saying, "Oh, he's dead." Like,
yep.
So he should have
Here's my pen scalpel.
Yeah, and then he pulled out his pen scalpel. Who the fuck again? Who has a fucking pen scalpel?
Is this what it feels like to kill? Is this what it feels like to take a life?
Is this what it feels like? And then he puts on his mask, and when he put on the mask, my first thought was, "Oh, so he's gonna be the new Michael."
I honestly thought that was like, oh, that's how we're going to finish out this film, and Michael's just going to come back for the next one perfectly fine and just be like, the fuck? Nah.
No, honestly, at one point when he started doing his murders, I was like, I paused it and I looked. I was like, oh shit, there's still another hour.
Yeah,
like, he's got an hour of murdering to do.
I mean, okay, let's see. Didn't kill the inmates. He did kill the officers that were on the bus for the most part.
He
killed the dad,
killed the son,
killed the gas station attendant, killed the mechanic, killed the podcasters. So that's already 7.
Yeah.
In a single fucking day. 7 people. Killed the mom in the house with the hammer, killed the lady in the window. So we're up to 9.
And then he killed the girl who was babysitting Vicky.
Yep, killed Vicky and killed Dave. So
killed Dave, then
11.
killed Oscar.
Yep.
That's 11.
And
then he killed the doctor.
Was it the doctor next after Oscar? Yes. Killed the 2 cops.
And then killed the 2 cops.
Killed Ray.
14. Killed Ray. That's 15.
Yep. I think Ray was his last kill.
Yeah, I think Ray was his last kill because he didn't kill any of the Strode ladies.
Nope. Strode ladies are strong. Strode ladies don't go out like that. So 15 kills in one movie. I'm like, oh, so he killed 5 people back then, but he's killed 15 people. So he tripled his kills.
He tripled it. That's a positive gain. Let's look at the pie chart here. I'm sorry. Let's look at the line graph. Take a look. If you see here, this is where he started. This is an increase. So
heavy increase.
This is a heavy increase.
But
you think that Jamie Lee Curtis in the next film is going to be like, everything's safe and back to normal, and she starts living a normal life before Michael Myers comes again, and then the next film she's going crazy again, and then Michael Myers comes again.
Yeah, I'll admit I cannot remember much from Halloween Kills since it's been like 3 years since I watched that movie. But thought it was okay. I guess I was just like, it's something new. I'll go ahead and watch it.
I mean, as a standalone, I honestly like this film. I thought it was just a classic slasher. Like it was fun and it was solid. It was tensely paced through the entire thing.
I kind of sat there and I don't know why I got really like amped up and was like giggly. I'm not sure if I was like, wow, this motherfucker just going all for it.
Was it right about the bathroom part when you were like, oh shit?
Yep.
Yep, that's when I started getting that way too. I was like, oh, here we go.
I was like, hold on, wait a second. Jumpsuit. Oh, he's got the boots on. Oh shit. He needs his face.
Yeah, I was like, once he kills them, he's getting his face.
Oh, he's getting his face. And he got that face.
Yes, he did.
As soon as he put that shit on, I was like, hold on, wait a second. That thing does have eye holes. But then when he closed the trunk, couldn't see his eyes for shit. I was like, did y'all put the black veils over his eyes so you couldn't see it? It's like, nah. Once he puts on the mask, there's nothing but the shadow, the shape.
The shadow inside. I
So
mean, it's not like he needed the mask to do murders because it didn't stop him before.
I mean, they already know who you are. You're Michael Myers. They know your name.
Mm-hmm. That is man. That dude was efficient too.
Yeah, no wasted energy.
No wasted energy. He was just in and gonna do a walk, see something, gonna grab it to kill someone. See a hammer, gonna kill the lady with the hammer. See a knife, gonna kill the other lady with a knife. See another knife, gonna go kill the other lady with a knife. See,
I think I was kind of disappointed in Lori because I was like, okay, your door has glass. What do you think Michael's gonna do if he suspects that you're on the other side of the door? He's gonna grab you, and that's exactly what he fucking did, and smacked her head against that door a few times before lifting her ass up before he got his finger shot off.
But she did the right thing though, like when she was getting choked up because she was trying to lock the door.
Yeah,
to be fair,
I mean, the door was locked. She padlocked that bitch, and she had the freaking what are those things called?
And she had the wooden barricade.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, that's already in place. So why you so close? Why didn't you step back and have the shotgun trained on the glass so the moment he puts a hand through, bow, you ain't got no fingers.
No, the better question is, if you're that concerned about safety, why have glass windows on a triple locked door?
Facts. Even though the inside of that house was phenomenally made.
Yeah, and she had like wire mesh on all the other windows except for the door windows.
Shit, I would have had the same kind of glass they have in those kind of facilities, the wire glass.
Oh yeah. Like it's like tempered, but also it's got the wire in the middle.
Yeah.
Punch
that bitch, be like, yeah. Now your fucking whole fucking hand shredded. Good job, guy.
How do you feel, stupid?
Look at you. I'm gonna freaking kill on you.
You got a mask for your fucking fingers, dick.
You better.
Oh my god. So so you want to give this one a rating?
Solidly. I mean, without watching many other Halloween franchise films, I mean, I give it a solid 8. I think a solid 8 works.
That's fair, because I also I feel like it's also an 8. Like I think it's if you just want a solid, good horror flick, that you can just like pop in, watch, and then leave it. Like maybe it would be different if I had seen the other Halloweens.
That's fair. I mean, that's kind of how we felt about Evil Dead Rise. We really, as a standalone, without any other knowledge of the franchise, this would be okay to watch by itself.
But yeah. I mean, and I had knowledge of the Evil Dead, and it just like enhanced my joy when they said little lines from the older Evil Deads, and I'm like, "Come get some." Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
The chainsaw. Always the chainsaw.
Always the chainsaw. Yeah, and the boomstick.
This is my boomstick.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm also giving it an 8. So this is a solid 8 across the board.
Oh, yes, sir.
I guess in our estimation, it means like, yeah, if you're in the mood for a horror movie, go and watch it. You're not going to be disappointed. It's fine.
No, you'll have fun with this one.
Lots of the murders. The one thing, there's brains, there's bloods.
Yeah, at least a few times.
But there's no guts, at least.
No, they rated it R, as always, for horror, violence, and bloody images, language, and brief drug use and nudity.
There was booze when he killed his sister.
Yes, him behind his little Shatner mask. I'm assuming it was a Shatner mask at the time. And him, stabbing his poor, partially nude sister.
Yeah. Just
Michael, what are you doing? Stab.
Stab. I do a stab.
So terrible. But yes, terrible.
All right. Well, Jay, it's your turn.
Oh,
Where can they find us?
Oh gosh.
Unless you got something else you want to say.
No, you guys know where you can find us at the KJandAPodcast at gmail.com. Don't forget to find us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Patreon for 6 hours of bonus content. Don't forget to call us at 858-848-5562. Leave us a message. Leave us a little voicemail. We love yours. And don't forget, if you ever want to help a podcast in need, you can always donate to us at buymeacoffee.com/KJandAPodcast.
I will remember you. If you have a podcast in need, please, for the price of 1 cup of coffee a day, you too
can help make things better.
Anyways, that was Halloween. Thank you, everyone, so much for listening. We love you.
Good night. Goodbye. Have good days.
Goodbye. Have a good night.